Hi, welcome back to the channel. This is the December 2021 reading for Capricorn. Again, this month I'm doing something a little different. I'm going to channel and do mainly intuitive messages, and I will pull a few tarot cards in a few moments. Okay, so as I focused in on your energy, Capricorn, I see that this has been a time of reflection for you. You've really been like looking at your reflection in the water, or excuse me, a tickle. Looking at your reflection in the mirror, even. But you've been looking within. You've been doing some balancing and some truth seeking about situations outside of you and truth from within you. You know, what is your truth? Who are you? Where are you going? What do you need to change and need to hang on to? And who do you need to hang on to? And who do you need to walk away from? You've been doing a lot of reflecting. And I feel like this has been like an invocation for you, where you're learning your own happiness. You're blossoming your own blue rose is what I keep seeing. You are learning that happiness comes from within, and that when you're happy, that's when you're on the right path. Like, you're learning that finally, that when you're on the right path, it makes you happy, and when you're not on the right path, you're not happy, and you're really noticing that in your mind lately. You're really waking up spiritually to yourself, to the truth of you, and you're becoming that elusive unicorn. I think for many of you, you used to view people who have that ability to find their own happiness, who have the ability to celebrate their self and be bold and assertive in it. You were kind of in awe of them. Like, how do they do that? You know, because yes, you're Capricorn, and yes, you're very prideful in some of the things that you do well, but particularly in your trade, right? Whatever you do to make a living, whatever you do to make money is what you're the most proud of about yourself. But as far as your own self-worth, you don't value that the same way you value your expertise or finances or whatever. And I am not meaning you any disrespect in saying that. It's just simply, it was a lesson of balance that you needed to learn. But I feel like now you, Capricorn, are really doing that look in the mirror, look in the reflection of the water kind of healing, inner healing. Not because you were a bad person, but because you felt your self-worth was so much lower than your financial worth or your financial ability or your skill set ability, that you didn't always make good choices in relationships because of that lower self-worth, that lower true self-esteem. And so it made you make poor choices that caused you heartache and pain. You know, like in tarot, it would be like the Three of Swords, right? Or even the Ten of Swords. Just stabbed in the back over and over and over. But you're really realizing that you sort of had a hand in that by allowing it, right? Because you didn't have your own self-worth, and you're learning that truth about yourself, and you're learning also truths about how people treat you overall as a whole, and you're acknowledging the people that treat you well and really feeling blessed and thankful for them, whereas maybe before you didn't, because I mean, let's face it, Capricorns are sort of they're not touchy-feely, affectionate, emotional like, say, Cancerians are. Totally opposite on the zodiac sign, right? They're a water sign. They're very full of emotion. And you're a Capricorn. You're very analytical and logical. And, you know, trusting is hard for you and so on and so forth. So you're more stern. You're more of a stern, logical person. And so you're, now that you're getting in touch with your truth and your feelings, you're seeing the value and the quality of the people who love you and respect you and honor you. And you're appreciating that greater. But you're also seeing where you weren't valued and appreciated and perhaps taken for granted or used or whatever. And you're eliminating these things from your life at this time. And I feel like you're becoming that elusive unicorn. That's what I was saying, is that I feel like you're becoming that person that you've always seen, you know, say the Cancerian, right? They're very happy, very loving, very open, very honest. And you're just like, wow, how can this person be so happy? You know, um, when they're not with anybody or whatever. Or, you know, maybe they don't have a great job, but they're still really happy. They're not making a lot of money, but they're still really happy. I don't understand that. And you're learning that now. You're learning that it's not always, and I'm not putting you down. I'm not saying that's all about the money for you, but I mean, being a Capricorn, you are a cardinal sign of Earth, and you are um, very geared, like it's built into you, very geared, focused toward being the best provider you can be. So that's your main focus, is, you know, that's what's going to make everybody happy. That's what's going to make me happy, to be the best provider I can be for my people, right? And but you're realizing that there's more than just that. Two things. You're just softening up a little, and that's okay, and that's beautiful. And please, I hope none of you take offense to me saying that. I really don't want you to be offended, because it's a beautiful thing. It's a growth. You're growing. You're blossoming. You're becoming a blue rose. I mean, that's what I keep seeing, is this beautiful, full, like, what would you call that? Like a double petaled rose when it's really, really full like that. And like these beautiful purple accents to the edges of this blue rose. That's what I keep seeing in my mind. You're really blossoming into a emotionally beautiful blue rose. I mean, like, I feel emotional over this image that I keep getting for you. Um, how beautiful for you to experience this. How beautiful for you to be growing and blossoming this way for yourself, to fulfill you so much more. So it's like, through this reflection, through this truth, you're going to have this celebration, right? There's going to be this celebration of you. You're like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The elusive unicorn. I don't know why that keeps sticking in my head, but you're like the elusive unicorn to me. Through this process of invocation that you've been going through, there's going to be a lot to celebrate. I feel really good energy for you for the month of December. Really hopeful, beautiful, loving, balanced, things finally smoothing out energy. Okay, so I don't even know where I put my tarot cards, because I was sitting here chewing. Which ones do I want to use? These, maybe? Or these? I think I'm going to go with these first. This is the, what do you call it? Ancestors. What are these called? There's the book. Whoops. Knock everything down. Angels and Ancestors. Oracle cards. So Spirit, please guide me in helping Capricorn to have clarity for the month of December 2021 and helpful guidance for their highest good for the month and the closing out of this beautiful year. And yes, it's been tumultuous, but it's also been beautiful. We've learned so many lessons. Look how many you've learned. I mean, it's gorgeous energy. I'm so, I'm like so humbled to witness the growth of so many. Yeah. And you're totally learning to unlock the magic within you, aren't you? You're really finding your strength and your courage and your self-worth and your self-love and your self-wisdom. Really beautiful. Yeah. You're having a shift in perspective. Just like the card says. Complete shift in perspective. A complete transformation and illuminator. Oh my God. And look. Mirror guardian. Time to reflect. Look, she's looking into the waters. The waters of the universe that's in the mirror. She's looking at them. That's perfect. That's beautiful. Okay, so we got clarifiers to what I was saying anyway. That's good. What else do you want to tell us, Spirit? Yeah, this month you're going to see your seeds grow. All of this inner retrospection, all of this growth, all of this reflection and truth is going to bring celebration. Just like I said, you're going to have a lot to be happy about. A lot more than just Christmas and New Year's to be happy about this year for December. This is going to be a really beautiful month for you. And Spirit says for you to now set your sights higher. Because now that you've done this and you can see the beauty and the truth in yourself, now it's time for you to see what else you can create and manifest into your life for your highest good and your highest joy. Set your sights higher. Love that. Become that elusive unicorn for real. Spirit Fox, trust your talents in these changing times. Trust your talents. Trust your inner intuition and instinct and creative abilities. Because you have it in you. You totally have it in you. Just be devoted and committed to what you're doing. You're the sage now, Capricorn. Congratulations. You're the sage. I love that. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has for you. These flew right out right away. Let's see what we got. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. See, there's two books. There's two books. And there's a door. And it's open because there's a key beneath it. She has a mask on. That means she's looking within. That's you, Capricorn, looking within, looking in that mirror. And seeing that this isn't your book, but this is. And you get to write it. The pages are blank because you hold the key. And you have finally learned that. And look, she even has roses above her head. They're not blue, but they're roses. And oranges on the other side. Interesting. And bees that are pollinating and creating things. And that is actually a perfect segue to this next card, because this next card, she holds the nest eggs precariously balanced on her arm that she's created and nurtured, and she's waiting to see them grow. She has the tree of life on her back. This is you planting the seeds for your happiness. And now all you have to do is sit back and relax and wait for it to prosper. Watch it and be in awe of yourself, and really realizing that you are the elusive unicorn. You are that beautiful phoenix that rose from the ashes to breathe life into things again. You're learning the balance. You can rest. In good consciousness, you can rest because you know exactly how to do your job. And your job now, your new perspective on your job, isn't just about what makes you have the coins. It's about what else you can manifest and create and produce through your efforts, your mindful, thoughtful, heartfelt projects. And on the bottom of the deck, she holds a baby, you see? And again, she wears a mask. And I feel this is like an intuitive creation. Not like you're literally pregnant. Not like you're literally going to make somebody pregnant. No, this is you intuitively creating from within and seeing the physical reality of this creation. Seeing the fruits of your labor. Having a reason to celebrate. So I think the main message here, Capricorn, really for you is that this is going to be a month of celebration, and Spirit sees your effort and your growth and your work that you've put in. And now it's time for you to finally reap some rewards for what you've gone through and let go of and learned from and grown from. Now, just in closing, I'm going to pull one Love Oracle card and some 111 cards. Yeah, letting go of control issues and allowing situations to unfold naturally. I think that's exactly what you're doing at this point. You're really learning to stop trying to control everything and just let what's meant to be, right? Don't force it. If it don't fit, don't force it. Yeah, instead of a if it don't fit, force it motto. It's now a if it doesn't fit, don't force it motto. Spirit, what else can we tell Capricorn before we end this message? Use your intuition. Forgive others, but also don't allow abuse. What the caterpillar sees as the end is what Source calls a butterfly. Very similar to the phoenix. We are all free to choose and choose wisely. And I think that's exactly what you're learning to do now. You're learning to really open yourself up to a whole new perspective of that meaning of choosing wisely. Trust the universe and Source. And remember that you're doing great. All right. I think that's a beautiful place to end this, Capricorn. I hope you liked this way of reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and like it. Share it if you want. Subscribe if you haven't already. My deepest gratitude and thankfulness to all of you who have subscribed and who join me every time I put up a video for whatever reason you're interested in. I love all of you, and I hope you have great holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll see you back real soon for January's reading. Be well and be blessed. And great job.